Hi, I'm Steve Goodson, President, Chairman of the Board, and the guy who has to take out the trash at Saxgourmet Products here in the birthplace of jazz, New Orleans. Now, I'm going to tell you today about the best new product we brought you all year. This is a great product, and every one of you can use it. What I'm talking about is Mistress Sharons Complete Domination Key Clamps. And first, let's talk about why you need to use key clamps. And some of you are going to say, well, Steve, I read on the internet that if a horn's set up properly, you don't need to use key clamps. If the pads and cups are level, they're unnecessary. Well, you know what? I couldn't agree with you more. Subject to the following terms and conditions. Condition number one, that horn stays in a hermetically sealed room and there's absolutely no variation in temperature or humidity, because of course if there's any variation in temperature and humidity, the pads are going to swell. They're going to swell. Number two, you never play the horn, so there's no moisture introduced into it. And number three, you never travel anywhere with the horn. In the case and all that, because if you do, hear those keys rattling? Do you think that's good for your horn? Tell me. You think that's really good to have the keys moving around when the horn's in the case? I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you that the people who say that that's good for your horn or that you don't need them are complete and utter fools. They've never used them. The beauty of key clamps is they keep your keys in place, keep a nice impression on the pads, and your horn is going to play the same every day. That's right, every day. Because we all know when the temperature changes, the humidity changes, or you move from point A to point B, the horn plays different. Now, key clamps have been on the market since the 70s, and I've been using them since the 70s. In the past, we sold key clamps, and I've got some that we used to sell. These are still on the market. Here's some of these, and you got a little crazy looking thing that goes on the upper stack like this, and then to hold your bell keys down, you got a couple of little rubber doohickeys here like that. Well, those just aren't up for the job. We had to design a better quality key clamp that held the keys in place better, didn't cause any deterioration of the spring tension, and didn't put too deep an impression in the pads. And so we came up with a completely unique design. Let's take a look at the improvements. This is the upper stack clamp. Now it's longer, it doesn't have that little curly cue, and the beauty of this thing is, instead of working just on the key pearls, which is a really stupid idea, it goes all the way down and catches even the G key and holds it in place. Our lower stack clamp works pretty much the same way, except it catches all the ribs just like that. But you see, that's not a little wimpy clamp, that's a nice heavy duty clamp. Holds it firmly in place. But here's the really good one. You're going to like this. The B and the B flat pad on the bell, that's where the trouble occurs, and you're not going to hold it in place with two little rubber bottle stoppers. So we've got a clamp that goes right over here, wraps around the bell, and holds these boys down just as pretty as you please. And yes, those of you that have older horns that have the B and the B flat on this side of the bell, all you got to do is reverse the clamp. Works really well. Now we make these clamps for alto and tenor saxophones only at this time. You're going to like them. The price is right. For alto saxophones, they're $50 a set. For tenor saxophones, they're $55 a set. We've got them in stock. We ship them all over the world. So, check out our website, www.nationofmusic.com. Be sure and participate in our forum there, and read all my articles about saxophone design in the Saxophone Journal. So, till we meet again, everybody remember, practice long tones every day keep your reed wet, and always use key clamps on your saxophone. Goodbye for now.